Good morning. Good morning. We'll be starting in 2 minutes, 2-3 minutes. If you like, you can already come to the mat and start doing something. Feels good to you. Listening to your body. Right. Am I online? Is it working? Is it working? Should be working. Good. So checking that everything runs. Good. Yeah, looks good. Okay. Okay. How are you doing today? How are you doing today? So, hello. If you like to join in today, you can come to sit slowly. We're starting at 7 o'clock, so everybody has time to join, and we start on time, right? When you come to sit, you can already start a little by listening to your body, how it feels. Good. So, my name is Marcel. I'm here for the instructions. I'm not alone here, so I'm not carrying you all on my own, but I'm joined by Shawn. Shawn is here for entertainment, energy, and motivation, and together we're teaching every day here on Twitch live. Whoop. Twitch live. Our little yoga sessions of 45 minutes. And if you like to join in, feel free to do so. And for everybody that is here, welcome. You're always welcome to ask questions in the chat if you have anything. And today's topic is self-love. So, all coming out of the thought that, oh, you need to first love yourself before you can love somebody else. And that is what we're taking care of today. So first come into a good sit. At any point, if you feel that this doesn't feel good to you, if the sit doesn't feel good to you anymore, you can change your sit. And this is already self-love. You don't want to pressure yourself through something that is hurting your body. So you want to be there for your body and respect your body, honor the signals that are coming back from your body. Good. So finding this good sit for this moment, rooting down in your sitting bones, rooting down in your feet, and get long from the sitting bones to the top of the head, and breathing in deep into the belly, into the chest. When you breathe in, get longer. And when you breathe out, release and take up more space. Good. How are you feeling today? Get long from the sitting bones to the top of the head. So Julia, if you're here, Julia, if you're here, welcome. And for everybody else who's also here, welcome. Get along from the sitting bones to the top of the head. And then release your arms by your sides. And just bring the arms up by your sides, breathing in. As you lift them up. And you have the hands overhead. Hold your breath. And release slowly again. Breathing out. And you have the hands by your sides. Hold your breath for a moment. And then breathe in again, directing with your hands your breath right now. Breathing in. The hands are still, and so is our breath. Holding the breath. And releasing the breath again. Going in your own rhythm here. Your own frequency, it may be faster. Let's go one more time. Long from the sitting bones to the top of the fingers. And breathing out. Releasing. Good. Check in with how your body feels today and bring your hands to your thighs and start to move your hands forward and backward on your thighs. Connecting to what's the feeling. What's the feeling on your palms? What's the feeling on your thighs? Connecting to that. If it's a feeling of warmth, if it's a feeling of coldness, different sensations. Going in your rhythm forward and backward. And then moving your shoulders forward, then upward, backward, a lot backward and down, forward again, upward, backward and down, and continue like this, forward, upward, backward and down, forward, upward, backward and down. At any point, if your sitting pose feels strange, or if there's some pain in your sitting pose, change that. Change your sitting pose. Listen to your body. Great. And then go one last time. Your own rhythm that feels good to you, and release. So first of all, let's honor our neck a little bit more. So we bring chin to the right shoulder, look over the right side, breathe in. Use your breath as a tool here. Breathe in as deep as you can. So not pushing yourself with the chin, but pushing yourself with the breath. Releasing the neck, releasing the shoulders. Breathe in as deep as you can and release. Change the side, chin to the left side. Breathe in as deep as you can. And breathing out, changing the side again. Going in your own rhythm. Every time you breathe out, change the side. Breathe in deep. As deep as you can in the belly, into the chest. Breathing out, changing. Last time here. Good. Come back into the middle. Bring the right ear to the right shoulder. Awesome. Doing great. Right ear to the right shoulder. Release the shoulders down. Breathe in as deep as you can. And then half circle it forward, change the side to the left side. Left ear to the left shoulder. Find a stretch from the right ear to the right shoulder. Breathing in deep. Breathing out. I'll circle it forward. Change to the right side. Right ear to the right shoulder. Optional, you can engage the left arm here. So straighten your left arm a little bit and draw your left shoulder down. Meanwhile, keeping your right shoulder as well down. Breathing in deep. And release, change. Left ear to left shoulder. And optional again, engage your right arm, draw your right shoulder down. Release both shoulders down. Breathe in deep. And release. Head forward. And lift it up. Lift your head up. Good job. And from here, transitioning slowly, mindfully stand up. Whoop. Mindfully standing up today. Rising up. Good. And from this position, we're going to just jump a little bit out of the knees. Out of the knees. Connecting with what muscles are activated. So just jumping out of the knees right now. Not even lifting the heels. Connecting with what kind of muscles are activated. What kind of muscles are holding the balance. And then releasing all of the other muscles that are not in use right now. So releasing the shoulders, releasing the neck a lot. Good. And let the neck, let the shoulders jump. Great. Just to warm up a little bit, to get your body connected. Feel if there's some pain. Of course, if there's some pain around, you're welcome to just stop and just honor the pain for a little bit and honor your body, not needing to follow what I say you can do or what I instruct you to do, but listening to your body and checking in with your body more. Good. And then maybe jump out of the heels, maybe jump even out of the feet, of the toes. And if you do, try to land with your whole foot. So with the toes and then with the heels. And release the shoulders and the neck again. You can also close your eyes. And from there, slowly come back to your body. Start to slow down. Open your eyes again. Shake your hands. Shake your elbows, your shoulders, open the eyes, and come to the front of the mat. Sorry, Shawn, can you please move out of the way a little bit? Thank you. Come to the front of our mat, and we're going to welcome the day a little bit. So bring your arms up into the sky, breathe in deep. Get long, long, long. Breathing out, folding forward. Breathing in, lifting halfway. Check with your lower spine that it's not rounding, so no vertebrae are sticking up. Folding forward completely, place your hands down, pushing to the mounts of the fingers, stepping back. Downward facing dog, pushing your hips up into the sky, bending your knees. And walk a little bit up and down your heels. Check with your heels. We don't need to be in the full downward facing dog right now. We can come a little bit more to a plankish downward facing dog. So shifting yourself a little bit more towards the hands, stepping up and down with the heels, pushing into the mounts of the fingers a lot. Checking in with how that feels today. Then come a little bit more into downward facing dog. Bend your knees, shift your hips more up into the sky. Breathe in deep. Look between the wrists. Come forward. Yeah, this was strange. Don't worry. So you don't need to look between the wrists there, but yeah. Plank pose, then slowly lower down. You can either put the knees down or knees up. Come 90 degrees down to the elbows, then release the hips down. Release your whole body down. Press your feet into the floor, press your knees into the floor, and think forward and up. And maybe just lift yourself a little bit up. Relax your head. So your head is an extension of the spine. It's not looking up like this, but it's relaxed down. Good. And release for a moment. Lay on the floor. Lay on the floor. Breathe in deep. And from here, let's come up into a Sphinx pose. So we bring the elbows under the shoulders. And we just check in with how that feels to us today. So bring the shoulders maybe a little bit back. Where are our shoulders now? Check in with that. Where is our head? Is it relaxed? Extension of the spine. The head is an extension of the spine. And just stay here for a moment, breathing in deep. Creating this natural roundedness in the lower back. Really good practice for our lower back. One more deep breath. Good. And bring your hands back to the side and shift yourself to your knees, coming into all fours. Hey, Pumpkin Panda, how are you doing today? So good to have you here. So good to have you here. How are you? And from here, come into all fours and start arcing from the lower spine up. Breathing in deep and rounding down from the top of the head down. So today we are having this self-love practice. Start arcing up from every vertebra by vertebra up and rounding down from the top of the head down. Great. Arcing up from the lower spine, up vertebra by vertebra. Breathing in and rounding down from the top of the head down. Arcing up and down. And from here, shift your hips a little bit left and right, keeping your hands where they are. So hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Start doing left and right, going left and right, checking in with your body. How are you doing today? I just woke up and watching you, so just keep continuing here. I just woke up and watching you on phone. Awesome. So, hi Evan Carface. Do a flip. We won't do a flip today, unfortunately, but in the future we will have some requests and you can ask for flips, I guess. I'm okay. How are you? I'm doing really good, Pumpkin. So just keep on moving left and right. Maybe even feel like a snake here. So doing snakish kind of like movements. You can also move back to child's pose completely or coming forward completely. So how are you doing? Car face? Car face. Even car face. And go left and right. Check in with your body. Release the head maybe. Really moving how it feels good to you right now. Bringing a lot of self-love into the movement right now. Sitting back on your heels, shaking your wrists, shaking your fingers. And from here, interlacing the fingers together, just really softly interlacing the fingers together and going to give your wrists some love. Good. And yeah, today we're going to promote dear Pumpkin Panda. So he's in the chat right now to a moderator. So and give him the honors of being a moderator here in the chat. Release the shape, release the fingers, release the elbows, because he was here for some times and that's awesome. And if you For the people that are new here, I'm Marcel. We're teaching every day 45 minutes here on Twitch. And yeah, that's what we do. Not yet. I will promote you later, Pumpkin. Bring your hands forward, push into the mounts of the fingers, clawing the fingertips a little, shift your hips up, tuck the toes in, right? Tuck the toes, shift your hips up, downward facing dog. And from here, bring the chest up a little bit, push your hips up into the sky, bend your knees, breathe in deep. So chest up a little bit. Engage your arms, engage your shoulders a little, chest is engaged. And from here, we really want to focus on pushing the hips up into the sky as far as we can. And then next to it, turning the thighs inward and back, if you know what I mean. Inward, turning the thighs inward and back. Spreading the butt cheeks like a flower. And this gives us more space in the lower back. And that's where we want to work on today. More lower back space right now. Look between the wrists, breathe in deep. And start walking forward as you're breathing out. Good. When you're forward, bend your knees, bring your hands to the hips. Up. And come up with a straight back. Bring your arms up into the sky. Draw the belly in and up. And slide back bend. Good. Belly active. Then breathing out, forward fold. Breathing in, lifting halfway. Breathing out. Place your hands down. Stepping back, downward facing dog. Breathing in deep. Then come to the front and knees down or knees up. 90 degrees with your elbows. Release your hips down. So we're doing some sun salutations today. Untuck your toes, push the feet into the floor, the knees into the floor, draw the belly in and up, and think forward and up. And go a little bit deeper if you like. Bring your shoulders to the back, elbows are pointing to the back, to the feet. Draw the belly in and up a lot, and release. Shift yourself back. Bring your knees to the outside of the mat, big toes together, sitting back, and come into child's pose for a moment. Ooh, how does that feel? Okay, sorry, I'm tired. Don't worry, Pumpkin, you're good. I haven't even brushed away the crusts. Okay, I don't care. Is that something you say in English? I don't get this, but that's fine. You can feel some stretches in your body. Breathe into these stretches. Or into your body. Deep in. And release coming up. Place your hands forward. Push into the mounts of the fingers. Claw the fingers. Shift your hips up into the sky. From here, get long from the heart to the fingers. Get long, long, long. Then get long from the heart to the hips. Bend your knees. And then walking forward, looking between the wrists. Bend your knees. And come up. The standing position. Bring your arms up into the sky. Get long, long, long from the feet to the fingers and release. Whew. Shake your arms, shake your fingers, shake your shoulders, your elbows. And then from here, we're going to step the right leg back, shifting all the way to the left leg and turning the right leg 90 degrees. So stepping back a little bit. Checking that the front leg is in line with the middle of the back foot. And keeping your front knee over the front heel. So if you can't do that, or if your knee comes in, you can bring your back toes a little bit forward. But if it works and you have open hips here, it's awesome. So for me, if I try to really have open hips here, the knee comes in, so I bring my toes a little bit forward so that I can bring the knee again over the heel. Bring your arms by your sides. Get long, long, long from hand to hand, looking forward over the front hand. Breathing in deep. And out. One more time. Deep breath in. Get long from the feet to the top of the head. Breathe in deep. And then peaceful warrior, bringing the back hand to the thigh. And lying to the back. Draw the belly in and up. And then come to the front. Left elbow to the left knee. Extend your right arm. And the belly in and up. Good. And from here, let's come up again. Step in a little bit. And there's like now it's coming up my pose that I don't like to do. Or I didn't like to do. Now I like it a little bit more already. So Trikonasana. Trikonasana. So keep your knees engaged, outer side of the feet engaged from the back foot. Extend your arms by your sides. And now imagine somebody's pulling you forward on the front hand here. Somebody's pulling you forward. And what's happening, just look at what's happening here when somebody's pulling you forward. The right hip is coming up, the left hip is going down. And that's exactly what we want, right? That's exactly what we want, and we want even increase that maybe a little bit if we can. And then come down, grab on to wherever you can land with the hand without rounding the left side. So the left side needs to stay long. You can feel with one hand, right? Draw the belly in and up, put your hand down, and your head is an extension of the spine again. Keep your knees engaged. Good. Extend your arms. Wherever you are, honor where you are, right? And then release. Woo. Super hard for me. I hope I explained it good so you could follow great, because I almost had problems there. And slowly it's improving, right? Shake your legs. And let me quickly hit up the messages. You can already prepare for the other side. Extend your arms up into the sky. Get long, 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 long. Breathe in. 1 time, 2 times. Hold it there. Oh, it's a saying. When you wake up, you have eye crusts on your eyes. Usually in corners, not sure if you have another name. There's to say, I haven't even brushed away the crust. Means literally just woke up. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Pumpkin, for letting me know. So we're learning here as well a lot of other things than just yoga. So shifting all the way to the right leg here, come to the front of the mat again, stepping back with the left leg right now, we're turning it 90 degrees so that the front leg is in line with the middle of the back foot. Engage your hips a little bit, your thighs a little bit. Check in that your hips are open towards the side. We're kind of looking this way right now. Bring your arms up and look into the direction of your bent knee forward. Good. And again, check that your front knee is over the front heel. If you can't manage quite, turn your back toes a little bit in. Breathe in deep, get longer from hand to hand. Draw the belly in and up. And again, breathing in as deep as you can. Get longer from the feet to the head. Feet to the top of the head. Awesome. Connecting to the self-love. Peaceful warrior. Peaceful self-love here. Drawing the belly in and up. Smiling. Great. And then coming forward. Right elbow to the right knee. Extend your left arm. Great. Drawing the belly in and up. Get long from the back foot to the top of the hand. Relax your head as an extension of the spine, right? Then coming up again. Woo! Coming up, straighten your front knee, stepping in with the back leg. Check in where where it feels good to you. I mean, you need to figure it out a little bit for yourself, but like halfway in, maybe, from where you were, right? Whoop. Engage your knee, engage the outer side of the foot, and from there extend your arms, and imagine somebody's pulling you forward for the front hand, right? Trikonasana again. Feel what your hips are doing. So the front hip shifts down, the back hip shifts up. So again, coming up, forward. Somebody's pulling you forward. Check with your hips, and maybe you can even increase this. Meanwhile, not rounding your body. Not rounding like this down, but keeping both sides of the body long. Good, and then coming down and grab on wherever you come down. Drawing the belly in, up, belly in and up. Extend your arms up, shoulders onto the back. Awesome job. Breathe in deep. Yeah, I'm rounding here a little. So rather go a little bit more up instead of rounding. Feeling your hips, what they are doing. Good. And then come up again. Woo. A little bit of hip action today. Shake that out. Maybe even move your hips around a little bit. How does that feel right now? Shake your body out. Good. And yeah, let's come slowly to the floor. So first of all, we're going to bring our hands down, stepping back into all fours. And what we're doing is threading the needle today to really get the hips going right now. So we're focusing a lot on the hips right now, giving our hips a lot of love. So what are we doing? Shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. Bring your left hand up as far as you can, left hand up. And like a needle coming down under your armpit through, putting your head down wherever you land. And now it's important to see what your hips are doing. So if I'm not doing anything, my hips are coming to the right now, as I was doing it with the left arm right now. So my hips coming to the right. Shift your hips to the left a little bit, keeping the hips in the middle. Good. You can bring your arm forward. Really releasing down here, keeping your hips in the middle. Breathing in deep. If you feel a stretch, honor this stretch. Breathing in deep. Thank you for being here, Panda. And I'm sure you will join one day. That's awesome. So I hope you had a good night of sleep. Breathe in deep here. Just stay here for a minute or two. Into the belly, into the chest. And thank you so much for being here, you guys. And come up again, honoring. Check in with your body. How did that feel? Maybe move around a little bit. And then, as soon as you're ready, changing the side. Bring your right arm up. Whoop. Again, find a good position. Long. Extend. Shoulders on the back if you can. And then thread the needle down here. And release your head down. And again, check in with your hips, right? What are they doing? Just look what they are doing. Maybe even feel it, that they are going to the side. And then shift them back. First, see what's happening and then correct it. Breathe in deep. And just stay here for a little bit again. So Panda, if you're still here, today we are going to go to pigeon pose. So we are preparing for it, right? All these movements here are all already also preparing for it a little. Breathing in deep. And release. Good. One more deep breath. The belly into the chest. Keeping your hips in the middle as good as you can, and then push into your arm. Come up again. Ooh, how did that feel? Check in with your body, maybe a circle. A little bit in all fours again. Good. And from here, we're going directly into a pigeon pose. So bring your arms a little bit forward, push into the mounts of the fingers, claw your fingers, shift your hips up into the sky. And from here, bring your right leg up, whoop, extend the right leg up a lot. Keep your shoulders up a little bit, and then bring your knee to the right hand, to the right wrist, and lay it a little bit to the side. So of course, if you're already more advanced, you can bring your knee to the parallel to the front mat. If you're not advanced, please just follow me and keep your foot engaged a little. Foot is engaged a little, and it's lying like a little bit to the side, even maybe a little bit to the back. But what we want is that the right knee is to the right, the left knee is to the left. They are not in line. They're not in line. And we check with our back foot that it's going straight to the back. Good. From here, keep your foot a little bit engaged. Good. And the last thing that we want to check is that the hips are leveled. We want to have the hips leveled. We're not leaning too much to the right. We're not leaning too much to the left. But we keep the hips leveled in the middle. And from there, we bring the hands forward and down. Good. And here we want to stay just a little. And then if that feels good, come down completely. Release the head down. Release completely down. And again, connecting to the level of the hips. So we want to have the hips still leveled. We're not leaning to the left or to the right. If at any point your knee starts hurting, you can come up again and just come out of the position and go another time, another day. Breathe in deep to the belly, into the chest. One more deep breath, then we're coming out slowly. Good. Come slowly up again with your hands. Bring the hands to the side of your body. Come to the fingertips and get really long. Keep your hips in the middle again. Get really long and just find a lower back stretch. Slight back bend in the lower back. Your head can be straight up, so we're not going back with the head like this. Keeping the head straight up. The head feels good, and we just want to feel a little lower back stretch here. And bring your hands forward, push into the mounts of the fingers, bring your back foot up, tuck the toes under, and lift off. Step back with your right foot into downward facing dog and start walking a little bit. Right and left. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Pigeon pose. Open hips. Exactly, pumpkin. Oops. We are opening the hips. If at any point you falling out a little bit, always laugh about it. Come back to it. Good. Thank you so much for the follow 10 letters. I appreciate that a lot. So what we're doing here, if you're new to this, hello, I'm Marcel. I'm teaching every day for 45 minutes. So in downward facing dog, just walk a little bit right now. Check in with your right side, with your left side. We're teaching every day here for 45 minutes. And at least in 2020. We're currently on the day 162. So you almost came in the approximately the middle. How are you doing? 10 letters, right? 10 letters. How are you doing today? And then from here, bring the left leg up, and we do the other side. And today's topic is self-love. So we're really taking care that we're doing the poses correctly. Especially this pose brought a lot of trouble to me when I started with my yoga career, because I really just didn't know how to do it correctly. So what we're doing is checking first with the foot that is going straight back. Our hips are in one niveau, right? In one level, on one level. We're bringing the left knee a little bit to the left, right? The right knees to the right. They are not parallel. So we're not like here, like in one line. In one line. So again, if you're already more advanced here, you can bring your front leg more to the parallel to the front of the mat. So that would be the final pose, but we're of course not there. At least I'm not. But wherever you are, honor where you are right now. So bring your hips in the middle. Good. And then slowly forward and down, keeping your line. But up and draw more back foot if you want. Hands onto the mat, tuck your toes in, push into the mounts of the fingers, into the fingers, and stepping back with the left leg. Woo! And go up and down with your knees, downward facing dog. Check in with how your feet are feeling. Oh, good. Awesome. And then slowly coming to stand up. Be careful. I prefer to have the knee at 90 degree angle. Yeah, that's the advanced thing, pumpkin. If you can do that, that's awesome. This is my favorite pose, but I'm so out of practice. Yeah, I got you there. Let's stand up. Let's stand up together. And let's finish on a high note. We just have some minutes left. So what we're going to do is we bring our arms to the side. You can also stand a little bit wider if you like today. So I invite you to stand a little bit wider. Bring your arms by your sides, palms are pointing forward, a little bit over the shoulders. This is victory pose, and we breathe in deep from the feet to the top of the head, get long from the feet to the top of the head. Next time we breathe in, get longer from the shoulders to the fingers. Breathe in deep. Long, long, long. Next time we breathe in, we get longer, more space between the fingers. Breathe in deep. And next time we breathe in, get longer from the feet to the top of the head, longer from the shoulders to the fingers, and more space between the fingers, all at the same time. Breathe in as deep as you can. And then imagine you want to hug the whole world, and breathing out, giving yourself a big, big hug. Big, big hug. Good. Smiling here a little bit, connecting to self-love. You're doing awesome. Accepting where you are today, honoring where you are today. Breathe in deep and release. And change the side, other arm on top. Good. Breathe in deep. And release. And in your own time, let's come to Shavasana directly. So come to the front of the mat. Back down, extend your feet. Extend the feet, toes away from each other, arms are lying by the side. And again, you can take up some space with your arms. And bring them a little bit more to the side. Palms are pointing up towards the sky. Release your head. Close the eyes. So toes are facing away from each other. Arms are lying by the sides. Palms are pointing up towards the sky. And release the head and close your eyes. And just be here in Shavasana. And I will get you back in some minutes. Just 1-2 minutes. Going slightly over time here. Slightly. Just be where you are. Just be. Deepening your breath. Start to move your fingers, start to move your toes. Coming back to your body. And drawing your knees up towards your belly. Shifting yourself to either the left or the right side of your side body. Coming to lie down in your side body. On your side body. You want to release the shoulders. Check in with your shoulders. Check in with your neck. Releasing all tension. Checking with your tongue. Softening your face. Softening your chest, your belly, the hips, the legs, the ankles, the heels, the toes, the feet. Checking also with your arms, the elbows, the wrists, the fingers. Releasing everything to the floor right now. And with your next breath, connecting one more time to self-love and completely releasing yourself to the floor in an act of self-love, just taking time for yourself right now. Breathing in one more time as deep as you can. And with your next breath, lift yourself up through the side, coming into a final sitting position. Just a quick sitting position. As soon as you're there, lift your hands up in front of the heart, bring them together, have your eyes still closed, honoring your own yoga practice, seeing that you brought so much love, so much self-love to your yoga practice today, releasing your arms, opening the eyes, and I wish you that you can take this energy of self-love throughout your whole day today and spread the love a little bit, maybe, doesn't need to be a must. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. This means a lot to me, and I wish you a wonderful day. So again, if you're new here, I'm Marcel. I'm not alone here, but I'm joined by Shawn. Shawn, where are you? I'm sitting on Shawn. I'm sitting... Oh no, what did you do? What did you do? This wasn't the intention. You sit on me. Why did you sit on me? This is Shawn. He's here for energy, entertainment, and motivation. And together we're teaching everyday yoga. And yeah, if you want to come in again, join in again. I'm teaching again from 7 o'clock Central European time tomorrow for 45 minutes. Tomorrow's topic will be, perfect, interesting topic. Oh no, what did you do, pumpkin? Good. And tomorrow's topic will be perfect, whatever that means. We see, right? Of course, I have something in mind. And next to that, you find me on YouTube if you like to check out more of my content. And if you like to, if you have any questions, ideas, or suggestions, you can always hit me up in the Twitch chat right away. You can also hit me up on YouTube, or you can send me a message via Discord. So Discord channel should be down below. And with that said, we're going to rate somebody. And thank you so much for being here. And let's go and rate somebody. And I wish you a wonderful day. Again, thank you so much for the follow. 10 letters if you're still here. Pumpkin if you're still here. I forgot! Of course, we first of all need to bring Pumpkin the honors. Do Pumpkin the honors of being a knight, a protector of Shawn. Protector of Shawn, that nobody's sitting on him, for example. And let's do this. Let's promote Pumpkin to knight. And I quickly need to search where it is. I think it's in community. Yeah, right here. And we go and do Pumpkin the honors. I can congratulate you, Pumpkin Panda. You are now moderator of this channel. Congratulations. Congratulations! Thank you for protecting me! Yeah! Woohoo! Woohoo! Yeah! And I hope it worked. Now I don't have the chat open. I go and check over there. Oh no, Shawn, camera looks frozen. So Pumpkin, you should have your privileges right now. And with that said, we're going to this. Is this camera frozen? Oh yeah, yeah, it's kind of stuttering, I guess. With that said, we're going to raid somebody, and thank you so much for being here again. And Pumpkin is now officially. Yeah, that's easier. Yeah, I did it in another way. Pumpkin is now officially moderator. Congratulations. Yeah, I think the camera over here is kind of like stuttering. I need to still figure it out. Yeah, congratulations, Pumpkin. And with that said, let's go and raid somebody, shall we? And I'm quite happy. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. We're a lot of people today. That's so awesome. It's so awesome. So let's go and raid somebody. And let me quickly check here who's online. If there's somebody online that I know. So Loco is online. And Sand Experiment is online. I think we're going to raid Sand Experiment because she's very, very cool and she's doing a lot of really interesting stuff. If you haven't seen her, check her out. She's painting with sand. She's quite awesome. So we're going to raid her today. And I wish you a really great time and see you around. See you around very soon. Let's raid her right now. Without waiting any longer. It's really cool what she's doing. You will check her out and you'll find it really cool. Let's go there. Bye, you guys. See you around. Let's go. Let's go.
Welcome, friends. Hi. So the art we're talking about, which I recently did. First, all right. Hi, friends. How are you? How was your stream today? What you were doing today on stream? So this is the art I did. It's charcoal. It's not sand. I did it in a drawing class with my teacher. So it's a teamwork